Let's jump right in. You hit 50 and suddenly your body starts pulling these weird tricks on you, right? It's incredibly frustrating. Maybe you're waking up totally exhausted, no matter how many hours you sleep. Or you're eating the exact same way you always have, but somehow you're putting on this stubborn belly fat. You might even feel like your brain is wrapped in a thick fog and your body just doesn't feel as strong as it used to. And what do we all say? We tell ourselves, well, I guess this is just what getting older feels like. But today, we're gonna absolutely challenge that assumption. So, ask yourself, is it just midlife, or is your body trying to tell you something? What if those persistent, annoying physical changes aren't just normal aging? What if they're actually desperate signals from a hidden metabolic mastermind? Today, we're diving into the medical research, including some great insights from Harvard Health, to show you that your symptoms might be a loud, flashing warning sign that something else entirely needs your attention. And that hidden culprit, it might just be your thyroid gland. Now, it's this tiny butterfly-shaped gland sitting right at the front of your neck. But man, do not let its small size fool you. It pumps out two main hormones, T3 and T4, which basically act as your body's master control system for metabolism. These hormones literally run the show for virtually every organ in your body. They tell your cells how to turn food into energy, they manage your internal temperature, your heart rate, your brain function, even your digestion. When this gland kicks into overdrive, you get hyperthyroidism. But when it gets sluggish and underactive, you've got hypothyroidism. And that slowdown, that's exactly what we're zeroing in on today. Okay, get this. Up to 20% of women over the age of 65 have inadequate thyroid hormone levels. 20%! And overall, between ages 35 and 65, roughly 13% of women will deal with an underactive thyroid. Now, while women are affected way more often than men, the real tragedy here is that so many of these cases go completely undiagnosed. Why? Well, because as we get older, the symptoms get kind of blurry, and they're just so easily written off as, oh, it's just a natural part of aging. In fact, as many as 60% of people with low thyroid hormone have no idea anything is wrong simply because they haven't been tested. So the absolute key here is knowing the difference. Normal aging is all about gradual, subtle changes over a long period of time. But thyroid warning signs, those are persistent, life-altering disruptions. If a symptom hits you abruptly over just a few weeks or months, or if it seriously messes with your daily quality of life, it is time to stop blaming the calendar. Let's get into our countdown and unpack the 7 specific warning signs you should absolutely never ignore after 50. All right, sign 1, exhaustion after sleep. And we're not just talking about needing a quick afternoon nap, we're talking about a profound, cellular-level energy drain even after a full night's rest. Moving right along to sign 2, metabolism and weight changes. If you're eating the same foods, moving the same amount, but the scale keeps creeping up, especially right around the belly, your thyroid might be the real culprit. When those hormone levels drop, your metabolism just drags. You burn fewer calories, so your body hoards them as fat. But wait, here's a hidden danger you might not see coming: unexplained high cholesterol. Harvard Health actually notes that in older adults, high cholesterol is sometimes the single only clue of an underactive thyroid. Crazy enough, treating the thyroid can sometimes make taking a statin for high cholesterol entirely necessary. Next up is sign 3, feeling colder than usual. Are you constantly shivering or secretly nudging the thermostat up when everyone else in the room is totally fine? Because your thyroid hormones regulate your internal thermostat, those slowed down cells are burning less energy, which means your body is literally producing less heat. But it doesn't stop at just feeling chilly. A sluggish metabolism also cuts down on your natural sweating. And since sweat is your skin's built-in moisturizer, folks with an underactive thyroid often end up with super dry, flaky skin, brittle nails, and hair that might thin out or get noticeably coarse. Which brings us to sign 4, and this one is absolutely crucial to understand. Look, normal age-related forgetfulness is walking into the kitchen and forgetting why, or misplacing your car keys. But a thyroid issue, that can look like severe cognitive decline.
We're talking about dense brain fog, mental sluggishness, real memory loss, and even losing interest in your favorite hobbies. Hypothyroidism and depression actually share a lot of the exact same symptoms. In older adults, debilitating memory loss, delusions, or even dementia-like symptoms can sometimes show up as the only sign of hypothyroidism. If you or someone you love is being evaluated for dementia, it is absolutely vital that a thyroid test is part of that medical workup.
Okay, sign 5. Changes in heart rate. An underactive thyroid can literally slow down your heart's ability to pump effectively. Then we have sign 6, muscle weakness and vague joint pain. Sure, we all lose a little muscle mass as the years go by, but sudden difficulty climbing the stairs or getting gassed way faster than normal, that's a huge red flag. Vague joint pain is a classic textbook symptom of a sluggish thyroid. Lots of older patients deal with this overall muscular aching, especially in the big muscle groups, or even develop things like carpal tunnel syndrome out of nowhere. On top of that, low thyroid can cause abnormalities in the cerebellum, leading to genuine balance and walking issues. And our final warning sign, sign 7, is all about unusual structural changes right around your neck. You know when your doctor does that light pat down on your neck during a physical? They're checking for an enlarged thyroid, called a goiter, or small lumps known as nodules. Now please don't panic if you do feel something. Thyroid nodules are incredibly common. They affect nearly half of all people by age 60, and get this, 80 to 90% of them are completely benign. But if a growth gets big enough, it can make it hard to swallow, make you feel like you're choking when you lie flat, or cause chronic hoarseness. Bottom line, any physical changes there need to be checked out by a pro. All right, we've gone through the 7 signs, and yeah, it might feel a little overwhelming, but let's shift gears here. What can people over 50 actually do to take back control of their thyroid health? Well, the really good news is that thyroid issues are highly detectable and incredibly treatable. Let's break down the exact actionable steps you can take today. Step 1 is for sure getting the right blood tests. Now, the U.S. Preventative Services Task Force doesn't say everyone needs routine screening, but if you're ticking the boxes on the symptoms we just talked about, you need to specifically ask your doctor for these tests. TSH, or thyroid-stimulating hormone, is hands down the single best screening test to catch thyroid dysfunction early on. See, when your thyroid is sluggish, your brain actually pumps out more TSH to try and wake it up. So a high TSH level, major indicator. You'll probably also want to check your free T4 and free T3, and sometimes thyroid antibodies, which help identify Hashimoto's disease. That's an autoimmune condition responsible for most cases of hypothyroidism. But beyond the doctor's office, you can really empower yourself with some smart lifestyle steps. Step 2 is building a nutrition plan that actually supports your thyroid. Your thyroid desperately needs essential minerals to do its job, specifically selenium, zinc, and iodine. You can easily grab these from seafood, eggs, nuts, and seeds. And step 3, keep moving daily and manage that stress. Strength training is fantastic because it protects your muscle mass, which naturally boosts your baseline metabolism. Combine that with solid sleep and stress management, and you're actively protecting your entire endocrine system as you age. Now, if you do end up diagnosed with permanent hypothyroidism, I really want to reassure you, it is highly, highly treatable. Usually, it's managed with a simple daily pill of synthetic T4, often known as levothyroxine. This medication is pretty amazing because it works exactly like your body's own natural thyroid hormone. Sure, it might take a few weeks or months for your doctor to tweak the dosage and get it absolutely perfect, but once they find that sweet spot, most people see their symptoms improve drastically and their energy completely bounces back. As we wrap up this explainer, I want you to keep this one thought in mind. Your body is always communicating with you. Persistent tiredness, that stubborn weight gain, severe brain fog, freezing in a warm room, these are not just the inevitable burdens of turning 50 or 60, they are signals. A tiny little gland in your neck can have a massive impact on your entire quality of life. So please don't suffer in silence. Listen to what your body is telling you and seek out professional medical guidance.
If this explainer was helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to @HOA Live Better After 50 for more practical health information and wellness tips after age 50. In our next explainer, we will explore 10 everyday foods that may support thyroid health and a healthy metabolism after 50. Don't miss it, because understanding your body today can honestly help you build a much healthier tomorrow. So I'll leave you with this. What is one signal your body has been sending you lately that you've been brushing off? Thanks so much for learning with me, and I'll see you in the next explainer.